I'm Chris Preisler, ISR from Johnson County, Iowa. This is my customer, Firman Hershberger, and we had his retirement sale on July 19th. And so we had outstanding results from our sale, and we've asked Firman to give a few highlights from his auction that he enjoyed working with BigIron.
Well, I really appreciated the broad advertising because I got calls from all over the country, from South Carolina to Nebraska and Minnesota. It was amazing the calls I got. I did not have a large auction and I had older equipment, and I was very satisfied with how the sale went. It brought more than I anticipated that it would. After the commission was off, I had more than I thought it would gross, so I was very pleased with that. The auction went smooth, and the rep Chris was very helpful in getting everything ready and precise in advertising everything.
And so I believe we went 26% over what you thought. Is that fair?
That's
sound right? Yeah. So we had a John Deere 4320 that almost doubled my expectations. He had a very, very clean light of, like I said, older John Deere equipment that we knew looked nice going into the auction, and just fabulous results. What was the piece, and where did it come from? The farthest piece that sold, just to kind of give them a little bit of a.
The farthest piece that sold was a brilliant 24-foot column mulcher with crow feet, and it went to Washington State.
That's pretty crazy. I mean, we knew we'd get some bidders from that far away, but to have the equipment go that far away is pretty. It's a pretty awesome tool that we have.
The planter went close to the Twin Cities. One tractor, the 4840, went to Champaign, Illinois. It was just amazing how it went.
And you've been very instrumental in helping me out in the community with upcoming sales, so I do appreciate that. What are some things maybe you would tell friends or neighbors about your experience with BigIron that maybe is the top thing that you felt with us?
Well, I think if you have a good clean piece of good clean equipment that's well maintained, I think it was a very good way of doing it, and without having the big crowd here, and was very satisfied with it.
Okay. We did an open house here the week before. Really didn't see a lot of traffic, but everyone that did show up seemed to have bid somewhere within the auction. So that was exciting to see. And like I said, everything was picked up in a timely fashion. And so in the end, I guess you explained to me that you were pretty happy. Is that correct?
I was very happy with the results.
Tell us a little bit about your operation. I know you were an organic farmer. You had a job outside the farm. How was your equipment taken care of, or how many acres, and what kind of farming did you do?
I farmed organic and only had farmed 150 acres, but I had sold the business and was working for the company, and I just kept the equipment up, bought good equipment and tried to keep it up, and the payoff is great in the end when you keep up your equipment.
What kind of organic crops did you grow?
I grew organic corn and beans.
Okay. And some of the equipment that we sold with you was kind of organic, the Buffalo cultivator, the tiller, the Kong skilled tiller, and then the Heggie weed wiper. So yeah, those all had their own special market, didn't they?
Yeah, the weed wiper, I expected somebody from Nebraska to buy that, and it didn't. For this amount of equipment that I had, if I'd have had a local public auction, I'd have never got anywhere.
Well, and especially with your type of equipment.
Yeah.
If it was just a disc and a field cultivator and a 4020 and a 4840, it'd been, don't get me wrong, but I think we're gonna outpace them. I mean, we have results to say it, but when you have the Cultipack or the cultivator, the specialty stuff, a local would have never found that market, you know.